Hello friends, welcome to Help Me Coder, the channel which talks about technology and helps the coder community out there. And in this series of Power Automate, we already have discussed what is Power Automate and what are the different flavors of Power Automate, basically cloud versus the desktop flow. Now in this part 3 of this series, we are going to do a quick portal walkthrough, which is we are going to look into make.powerautomate, where we will be discussing about the cloud flow. So we'll go about discussing different building blocks, different menu options that we have in the make.powerautomate. So let's quickly jump into the video. So next thing we are going to look is the Power Automate interface. How does your interface look like on the web? And to access your Power Automate or even to create them, you have to always reach out to make.powerautomate.com, which is the URL that you see on the top right. So welcome to the Power Automate interface. This is make.powerautomate.com, and which is this URL that you see on the top left side of the screen. And you see there is an environment attached to this. So what is this environment? So basically, based on what kind of task that you are trying to do, you can create n number of environments. So imagine you have a staging environment, you have a production environment. This side, if you see, I am on an environment which is your testing environment, but I have another environments as well over here. So this is what environment is all about. You can have a number of environment. Second thing to note is on the left hand side, if you see under Power Automate, this is the home screen. In the home screen, the first thing that you notice is there is a link to Copilot, where you can write your own workflow detail on what you want to create, and based on that, Copilot will automatically, using AI, will generate the workflow for you. So imagine when I click, when a new item is created in SharePoint, it automatically suggested a flow for me, where in this suggestion it defines saying that okay, what is the trigger when an item is created inside SharePoint, what actions it will do, it will get to my profile, it will send an email. So you can configure these options. You can keep this and continue. Once you keep this and continue, then you will have to configure it. So that is the advantage of it. You can come up with your own detail on what your workflow what you want your workflow to do. You can provide that detail over here, and then you can generate the flow out of it. And that is a very good way to start, and we will discuss and do something with this in the future videos. Now if you go to the second menu item, which is a create, this is the main part where you will be spending most of your time. So first thing is that you can create different kind of flows. So in automated cloud flow, instant cloud flow, scheduled cloud flow, all these you can create from here. You can start from templates. So there are predefined templates over here. There is one more template section that you see at the bottom. You can start from here as well. So when you click on this template section, you will see there are some templates that Microsoft has created or provided by the community. You can use these templates for your flow creation, and it will quickly generate the steps for you without you manually doing or setting up the flow for yourself. Then you have my flows. So my flows basically means that whatever flows that you have created, you can see your all the cloud flows. So right now, if you see on the testing environment, which is this testing environment right now I am in, there are no cloud flows. So but if I switch to another environment and if I go to my flows, you will see that there are lot of flows that I already have created earlier. Then you can create new flows from here as well. You can click from create all, you can create it from here. All these options like automated, instant, or you can use visual template to create flow. You can also see if there are any flows that have been shared with you. You can basically share your flows with your peers so that they can have a look into it, and any flow that has been shared to you will come up and be visible from this particular place. So next thing is the process mining. So process mining basically helps you optimize your existing business process workflow. So you can use your data, like you have logs data that you can upload over here, and that it will go through that logs, and it will understand the process, and it will help you provide optimization on your current process, and also provide you automation opportunities. So that is also one good place to work on. So the next thing is the AI Hub. Now AI Hub has prompt and AI model. So what is AI model? So basically these AI models are the pre-built or custom made machine models that you built to basically analyze data and provide a structured result to the end user. So you can create or manage these AI models as part of the Power Platform. Examples that I can think of is, imagine object detection. So you have an image and you want to detect certain objects out of that image. That can be done using this AI model. One other example is, you have invoices or you have certain receipts that you want to read through, and you want to provide certain extract data and provide certain output. So that you can do using this AI model, that is kind of like form processing. Then you also have predictive analysis, where you want to predict or forecast certain data based on your data that you have submitted. You will forecast the demand or even detect risks or based on the data that is coming in. So you basically train these models based on the data, and you inside this AI builder tool and then publish it. Then later you create these Power Automate flows, and you connect to these particular published models that you have. You connect to them, and once you connect to them, you can use these AI capabilities to basically provide output that will help in the prediction. Prompt is like your chat gpt kind of a thing, where you can create prompts or like large language model, which basically connects like with chat gpt and directly inside the Power Automate. For example, you can summarize a long email and you can convert it into some bullet points. Once you are creating Power Automate, like an email comes, this prompt will take that email and it will generate or summarize it into bullet points. So that kind of a thing. Or you can also help generate draft replies. For example, you have a customer query system where when a customer query comes, and based on the customer query you want to do an automated response, you can train these prompts to basically, based on the input, you are giving a particular reply. So you can draft a reply out of it. And you can also translate text or rewrite it using in a professional tone based on these prompts. So that is AI prompt. Now there are many other features. We will not talk about desktop flow activities, but there are many other features that are over here, which some of them we will look into, some of them not. But if you are using certain of these features, you can tick this mark over here and you can pin them on the left side of your screen. And this is what majorly you need to know for the start on the Power Automate. Thanks for watching this video on our YouTube channel Help Me Coder. Do remember to hit the like and subscribe button so that you keep getting important updates for the future videos that we are going to develop on the Power Automate series, plus any new videos that we make on this channel. So keep watching our videos and keep showing your love.